everybody. My name is Mide Olamide. But you already know, right? Welcome to another episode of Gist with Mide, Food the Way Gets Sent. Today, I'm eating just a little portion because it so happened that I ate before I decided to film. So I cannot come and die, and I cannot come and kill myself. So just this little portion is enough. And I'm eating what Yoruba people will call asharo or asaro. It's called porridge or pottage in English. It's made from yam. I don't think I can explain more than that. So basically, I didn't prepare this. You can send me a message. You can send me a DM to find out who prepared this food. Maybe the person is going to open a pottage shop at some point, because this person is actually really good at making this particular food. But anyway, moving into today's video, what do I want to say? Today's video is different. Why? Because it is a rant video. But before I go into the rant for today, basically, I want to say thank you very much for supporting us. Thank you. One of the reasons why we get the motivation to shoot videos and to keep doing this, as stressful as it is, really stressful actually, as stressful as it is because of the kind of feedback we get, is because of the kind of support we get, the kind of how much you guys go all in for us. And thank you so much. If you're yet to subscribe, now is the time to subscribe because it is free. Okay, I said today I'm going to rant. This video does not necessarily have a moral lesson. So if you're waiting for a moral lesson, you might have to wait for a while, right? You might decide to pick the moral lesson out of this video, yeah, which is very, very okay. But I'll also try as much as possible not to even point to any moral lesson when I'm done shooting this video, because it is basically a rant video. I have no solution to what I want to say. I have no solution to how exactly I'm feeling. But I'm just gonna rant. Okay, so how was my March? The month of March was, today is 2nd of April. This is why I'm using the past tense. The month of March was a lot. It was a lot for me. The month started out really well, actually. It was just normal, usual. I signed up for a number of things, got more responsibilities, had to do a number of things. And then, let's just say around the 9th of March or something like this, I started to prepare for a particular thing. And I won't give so much detail because this is not just about me, right? So I wouldn't want to bring other people into my business. But I'll be sure to make you understand some of the things that I'm saying. So basically, the summary is, there were so many things in the month of March that I lost. So many important things to me, like things that I would hold so dear, things that I would hold so important in my heart. So many things that I lost. And you know the not so beautiful things about losing those things is the fact that I was this close to getting them. Like, there were so many things that I was 97% close to getting. Like, you know, the kind of confidence that you would even have that on all grounds, on all criteria, I fit, I'm perfect, this is that, all other things, you know, this is what economics will say, ceteris paribus, like all other things in the world being held constant, this would work. But yeah, they chopped my face. What do I mean by they chopped my face? I didn't get those things. Not because I wasn't good enough, but because I don't just know why. Every other thing pointed to the fact that I was going to get those things, but I lost them. And I didn't get them. Why am I making this video? I decided that I will make this video today to tell you that even though I have a very, beautiful face right now, my skin plug is very perfect, You can slide into my DM to ask me afterwards. Even though I look like, I post a lot of things on my WhatsApp. I say a lot of things. I don't always feel like laughing. I don't always feel like going out. I don't always feel like working. I don't always feel like doing anything. Sometimes I just want to stay in bed and cry and be sad and not talk to anyone. My life is like a roller coaster. What some people and myself will call janglova. I'm so good at shutting people out of my life. It's a problem. It's a thing that I'm trying to deal with personally. It's so easy for me to just say, without thinking, I want to delete this, delete that, delete, and you will not even have access to me. Because at that point, I'm overwhelmed with thoughts. I'm overwhelmed with a number of things. And this is just how it is. My reality sometimes makes me go into some really, really deep thinking that could lead me to a dark side of me. And this is the thing that I noticed why I'm actually making this video. Our generation has the most beautiful, awesome, fun, amazing things, but we're so prone to falling into depression, having crazy anxieties, going out of our minds, and things being absolutely wrong for us. Like, I really cannot explain. I cannot relate to some realities, or I cannot particularly talk about people who go through these things and they have to see therapists and all of these things. I have friends like this, but does not mean that I know anything about it, because I am not exactly in that position. But just from my mood swings, my sadness sometimes, my moodiness, the kind of things that happen around me, I feel like I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not doing enough, I'm supposed to be doing this, I'm supposed to be doing. And if you're watching this video, you might probably think, Mide, what is wrong with you? You have everything. I don't. And sometimes it takes me so much, it takes a lot for me to remember that I even have faith. Fortunately, I have faith. I believe so much in God. And sometimes it takes me to take a step back to even think about the fact that I'm a Christian and prayer works a lot for me. Sometimes I don't want to even pray. I don't want to do anything. And I get to that point where I just cry. So one example of what happened to me in March, this thing that I was expecting so bad that I thought was going to happen, that didn't happen. Immediately I got the regret mail. It's a rejection. Immediately I got the regret mail, I was just there. I was in the middle of something, in the middle of a class. I had to continue my class. I just copied and pasted the email. I sent it to someone. And I just continued my class. So this person that I sent the message to just, he tried to call me, tried to check if I was okay and all of those things. And I kept saying I was okay. And for real, I was very okay. I didn't feel any type of way, which normally would have sent me hours of deleting Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, WhatsApp. I continued with my class. And after the whole day, I knew that I had to cry. Not because I was sad. I don't know how to explain. It was not because I was sad. I was sad, but not sad. I have no explanation of what I'm saying. But if you can relate, you will relate. But then I cried. And afterwards, I moved. But thinking about it now, there were things that were so important to me. Things that are still so important to me. Things that would have made my year, literally. But it didn't happen. And it could have sent me hours and hours and hours into my moodiness and sadness and all of these things. And for some reason, I prayed, which was very weird because ordinarily I wouldn't have. I wouldn't pray. I wouldn't check my status. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I wouldn't even tell my sisters. But I did. So this video is to, like I said, it does not have a moral lesson. It's just to tell you that You're not the only one feeling how you're feeling. Like, my current reality needs me to like work 247 to get out of this situation. But you know what I did when I woke up this morning? I saw a movie. Yes, you're not on you're not by yourself. You're not alone. You're getting rejections. I'm getting the rejections. I can count several other people around me who are getting the rejections. I can count several other people around me who are not getting rejections, who are moving, who are progressing. And that's just how life is. So this video, like I said, does not have a moral lesson. It's just to tell you that I go through stuff. So if you're going through stuff, just hold my hand and let's work together. That's it. That's the moral lesson. Is that a moral lesson? That's not a moral lesson. That's the essence of this video. The month of March was for me. I hope the month of April will be good, will be better for me and for you. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you. I love you. Bye.